Hey guys, this is Anton with Best Is Now, helping men rediscover their vitality at any age. Welcome to the pre-holiday vitality challenge. For the next 6 weeks, we will be getting ready for the onslaught of the holidays. Come Halloween, there's all the sweets, and then Thanksgiving, and the midwinter holidays, whether that's Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, and then New Year's Eve. And so for a couple of months, there's just like smorgasbord of all this stuff everywhere. And we want to indulge because Mom and Aunt Jody and Uncle Bill and everybody have made everything so pretty and put so much effort into putting way too much food out in front of us. And we don't want to insult them by not eating what's there. But then we start filling up, our stomach stretches, we can handle more, and before you know it, come January 1st, we are so bloated and overfed, and then we have a crisis and we go, okay, January 1st, I'm going to turn it all around, and we're going to, we make our New Year's resolutions, and then we go so gung-ho because we went so gung-ho with the food that now we go crazy at the gyms fill up and are crowded, and we work out so hard, too hard, and we get exhausted. And by February, we're kind of going, okay, I'm still more tired, and you start to lose enthusiasm, and you go, okay, one day it won't matter if I miss the gym today, and it won't matter if I have this donut, and it won't matter. And before you know it, you're right back where you started. We're right back where we started. And this year, we're going to change all that. Before the holidays come and train us to fill up and fatten up, we're going to train our bodies to love fresh and healthy foods. Foods that support what our body wants. Your body wants a certain kind of food, and if you get out of the way with all your garbage, your body will do amazing things for you. You will have more energy, you'll have a higher libido, you'll have better mood, you'll have clearer thinking, and if you just go into the holidays, you know how it goes. You feel so stuffed and tired all the time, and you can't breathe because you're so full, and maybe you can't breathe because your whole system's clogging up. And worse, there are people who actually die because of this glut. So we're going to train ourselves before the holidays come to like this kind of food, to not mind when someone hands us the deep fried chicken. We go, okay, nah, looks good, smells great, thanks, but no thank you. You go, I would rather have, give me some vegetables that you've got out, the crudité that I can put in the dip or whatever. Here you'll see, this is the direction we want to go. These are unprocessed foods. This is all organic. Organic is not going to break the bank. As a matter of fact, when you eat the way that I'm going to be suggesting during this training, you are going to discover that you are satisfied more quickly, that you need less food to have more energy, and that when you feel better, when you feel good, it is really easy to make the choices where you go, you know what, do I want a Snickers or some celery or a carrot? There are going to be the days where you go, I'm going to have the Snickers, screw you. But the idea is to get to the mindset and to the body set where you go, nah, you know what, I remember that was pretty good, that candy bar, but I really like how I feel and how clear and energetic I feel since I've been eating this way, since I've been eating clean. So this challenge is going to be about getting you into that space where it's easy to make those choices, not because you have to, not because you're restricted. Oh, I can't have this because I can't have that. And pretty soon, all of that I can't becomes so stressful that you go, screw it, you know what? It's the holidays and that looks good, I'm just going to do it. Here, what we're going to do is find things that taste and look so good that you want those. Your body's going to get cleaned out of all the things that trigger your desire for bad food, and it'll be really easy for you to make these good choices. We'll be going to parties where people have prepared all this stuff, and like I said, you don't want to hurt their feelings, but for example, if you have a friend that is an alcoholic, You do not put out drinks for them and go, oh, you know what, this one won't hurt you. If you do that, you are a blankety blank asshole. You really are, because they don't need that, and they don't need to have that drink to make you feel good, to make your party work. So just the same way that you would treat someone, let's say someone has diabetes, you're not going to go, oh, you know what, screw it, I don't care. You know, it's the holidays, have a bunch of sugar and get your insulin ready and let's go for it, you know. You don't do that. You go, oh, you know what, I made this for you because you can't handle the sugar. Or I made, you know, I have some great juices and other beverages over here that you can have. And you're not going, oh, because you're alcoholic, because you can't handle alcohol, because you don't want alcohol. So when you go someplace, most of the time people are pretty respectful of your choices. If they say, would you like a drink? And you say, yes, please, I'll have some cranberry. And they go, do you want anything in that? Rum or vodka? And you go, no thanks, just the cranberry. And it's no big deal. And most people will respect that. And it goes the same with food. You know, you'll see something and it will not kill you to take a little bite of the crust of the apple pie, or to take a forkful of it, or the pecan, pumpkin, whatever it is. But the idea is, during this 6 weeks, we want to get your mind in a place where you go, okay, you know what, that tasted good, but I don't really need to have a whole chunk of this pie and a whole chunk of that pie and a whole chunk of that pie, because I'm already full from having, you know, a plate of this, a plate of that, and a plate of that. I mean, this is a small counter full of fresh food, and you go to the Christmas party, Thanksgiving party, and it is that 4 times as long as this, with stuff that, you know, everyone's been preparing for 3 days. It's totally unnecessary, and even though they've gone to that great effort, they will respect that you know, if you had a heart attack, for example, and you were recovering from that, even if they make all this beautiful smorgasbord for you to eat, they will be respectful. They would be respectful if you had a health condition where you said, no, I can't eat that deep fried chicken, or no, you know, I don't want that. They'll leave it at that, and you can leave it at that. So when you go to the parties, we're going to get you in a mindset where you do not feel that pressure to satisfy other people by going against what you want and what we want. And this is the whole purpose of this, to get through these holidays, is by the time New Year's comes, when everyone else is feeling like shit and they're fat and tired and worn out, you are going to be in your best form and you're going to be feeling good, and while everyone else is panicking about going to the gym, it is simply going to be part of your lifestyle, and you will not go excessively gung-ho, because it is just part of your daily routine. And people are going, wow, you know, you look great. How did you make it through the holidays? And you'll go, it was great. It was, you know, I saw my friends, had beautiful food, and in the back of your mind, you're going, I didn't eat all the deep fried stuff, I didn't eat, you know, all the sugary stuff, and I didn't indulge in copious amounts of alcohol. Alcohol will put on the pounds like that. You know, it's so. Don't be afraid to say no. And if you think, oh my God, you know, that looks pretty, but you know, the holidays I like to indulge. Well, do, you know, that's your life. You do what you want to do. But if you're here and this is what you want to do, then I invite you to join me and the others who want this in our lives, who want to feel strong, healthy, energetic, and happy. We don't want the post-eating depression. We don't want the food depression. We don't want the tiredness. We don't want any of that. We want to feel great, look great, and have all this energy and love to give those around us. During these holidays, do you think it matters more to people if you are there energetic and singing with them and hugging them and telling stories, or if you ate their pie because it was so beautiful? Promise you, any down-to-earth real person, mom included, will be happy that you're happy and that you're energetic and joyful. So let's make this a great holiday season. This is the pre-holiday Vitality Challenge, and we will be going over what it is in these foods, that how easy it is to prepare them, how easy it is to have this around. You can see I have bowls of nuts. These are sitting around the house. These are the snacks that I have. I don't have bags of potato chips sitting out. clear that stuff away, clear temptation away, so that it's easy for you to make this first start, because initially it's going to be hard. When you cut out the sugar, when you cut out the salt, you're not going to cut it out 100%. It'd be great if you did, but you don't have to go like totally nuts. And I know you're going to taste this and that during the holidays. Good, do. The idea is to get a general setting in your body and in your mind where you go, those nuts look really good. I'll take a handful. I feel hungry. Or you make a salad, a Greek salad, for example. It's so easy to throw together. You have a bowl of fruit sitting around, and the fruit is easy to pick up an apple and have an apple instead of a piece of pie. It's easy to have this food, and you can have fresh tea instead of copious amounts of coffee. I have coffee every night before bed, and it's a small cup, and it helps me sleep. I know I'm one of those people that there are people where that happens. We're not telling you to quit all that, but coffee and stimulants will also affect how you get through this. So if you drink a lot of coffee all day long, we're going to encourage you to stop doing that. And if you put sugar in your coffee, we're going to encourage you to get rid of it. And there's sometimes doing something simple like taking the sugar out of your coffee is enough to trigger a cascade of other habits, because sometimes that sugar makes you want something else and you go, oh, that was good, the sweetness, I want a little sweet roll with that, and then you have the sweet roll, and then you go, oh, that was good, I'll have another one. And it just becomes this snowball effect. You change one small habit, and sometimes that's enough to trigger a chain of other habits to clear up and clean out. So put healthy snacks out in front of you, have stuff handy and readily available so it's easy to grab. You don't have to prepare, you don't have to prepare fresh fruit. It just has to be out where you can get to it. Same with the nuts. And there are things like chocolate. I love dark chocolate. Chocolate is actually good for you. The candy bars that you get at the grocery store, the milk chocolate, is not. And it's pure sugar. So we're going to cut out the high fructose corn syrup. We're going to cut out the sugar. Definitely the sodas, Learn to drink water. Learn to drink tea. Those are the things that are good. If you think diet sodas are better for you, you have a lot to learn. If you are overweight, if you are depressed, if you are tired and you're drinking diet sodas and you think that's helping, it is way worse than just get the regular one with the sugar if you're going to drink that garbage. But the idea is to stop drinking this shit that they've been putting out in front of us and programming us to drink and eat for so many years through the TV, through the media. Take control of your own life. We're going to take control of our lives. We're going to do this pre-vitality challenge to break and change some of those habits and the mindset and the body set, so that by the time Halloween comes, Thanksgiving comes, Christmas comes, we are able to say, oh, that looks great. No, just a little. No, thank you. Whatever. And you will eat less. You will be satisfied more. You'll be happier. People will love the joy and energy of you. And that will be your reward for making this change in your life. And the first lesson that we will be going into is the why. Why are you doing this? There are people who are already tired and they go, okay, I'm not doing this. I'm fed. This is just too much. I'm going to do the holidays. There are others of you that have better, bigger reasons why you're going to eat like this, why you're going to do this. Maybe you had a heart attack. Maybe you're suffering depression. Maybe you're suffering anxiety attacks. When I had extreme anxiety disorder where I could not leave the house, it ruins your life. It was food like this that changed my life. And it's food like this that started the whole vitality, food and fitness thing in my life anyway. So I want to share this with you, and you share this with others that you love, so that no matter what it is that you're suffering or that you're not, what your dreams are, your wishes are, we are going to go after your wishes first, your dreams, because those dig deep will give you reasons why you want to do this, why you want to eat like this, and why never again will the holidays stand in your way of becoming and being the entire full you that you want to be in this one life that we have to live. So let's get ready. Let's get started with the pre-holiday vitality challenge. This is Anton with Best Is Now. Remember, be good to those you love and be good to yourself.